Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Andrea and this is Beauty with Andy. Thank you so much for joining me today. Your support on the channel means an awful lot to me. So the background is still the same, even though I've got a background remover now. I would like to say thank you to Sarah Alba. She is the one that told me about this background app. So thank you so much, hon. I really do appreciate that. It's helped out tremendously, and it just means that I can use both that background remover and Canva together to get my aesthetic kind of font and thumbnail really, because I really do like the thumbnail that I created, you know, like with the marble effect. So I really do appreciate you telling me where to go for that. I probably would never have found it in a million years, so thank you so much. Right, so today's video is going to be a foundation wear test. What time is it now? It's quite late. It's 2:56. Let's see if I can show you without all these notifications. Yeah, so it's nearly 3 o'clock, but I don't take off my makeup till very late anyway. So let's put it on and then let's see what time we've put it onto the face. If it's anything like the NYX one, it's going to take forever. That one took forever to actually apply smoothly on the face, but this one I've been told is really good, and I've been wanting to get my hands on this for ever. I'd like to say at least a year. So it's the Flower Light Illusion Luminous Makeup Nude Skin Feel All Day Wear Broad Spectrum SPF 18 sunscreen, and mine's in the Shell L0 shade. You get 1.0 fluid ounces and 30 mils. Doesn't really tell you much about the foundation, so let's see if we can find out some information before I put it on. I should have done this ahead of time really. Let me just see. I was really excited when I saw that foundation in my local Superdrug. It's Drew Barrymore's line, isn't it? And I've wanted it for so long, and I also want to try the flower pots that she does, but I only bought the foundation. So yeah, we're gonna have a look. Don't know if there's anything on it. Oh wait. Right, so we was looking at the flowerbeauty.com website. So on this website there's quite a lot of shades. So let's start again. So Shell L0 or LO, I don't know. I think it's L0 is out of stock, so that is the most popular shade, and that definitely is my shade. Shell L0 and Porcelain. Porcelain looks so yellow compared to it. I could just never get that shade to work for me because I am so pale, and this is my colour all year round. I'm one of those girls that do not tan. When I go out, even just for like half an hour, I come back red. And like when I go away, if I don't put factor 50 on, I get like blisters and really bad sunburn. So yeah, that's a bit about me. It just says that it's a lightweight and breathable liquid foundation that effortlessly blends imperfections and unevens skin tone, revealing a flawless smooth finish. So that is to be determined. Light Illusion is a breakthrough foundation that achieves the impossible, provides you with medium to buildable coverage to smooth and perfect, while imparting your skin with the most flattering soft luminosity. So that's what we're here for, the luminous skin, and also to get rid of any imperfections as well. All with a weightless nude skin feel. Imperfections and uneven skin tone are diminished, only a flawless, smooth and incredibly natural complexion is revealed. Broad spectrum SPF 18, it's cruelty free, and then it just says SPF 18, and that is everything that I've got on it, and that's come from the Flowerbeauty website. I don't know if you can see that. Flower. Anyway, it's come from the Flowerbeauty website, so I just wanted a bit more information before I put it on the skin. So we're going to be using this brush. I've got this brush recently, never been used before. It's a It's the Real Techniques 301 brush. I absolutely love these. I've got the 302 one, and I've got a couple of eyeshadow brushes as well. It's just so smooth. It's almost like a kabuki brush, and it's got a slant there. So we're going to see what this can do, and if I don't like it, normally you get better coverage with brushes, don't you? If I don't like it, then we'll go in with a sponge. Okay. So the primer I've got on is that Nivea Hydrating Primer. I've done my skincare as well. I'm using the Boost Glow skincare because I've left my vitamin C range at my mum's from when I stayed a couple of nights ago, so I'll have to go and get that back today. But yeah, let's zoom in a little bit. Let's move the tripod so we're a bit more central. Okay, so sorry, I'm in your face a little bit, guys, but I just wanted you to see my skin. Right, let me get a mirror. Okay, so I've got my mirror. I like this one because it's got like a big side, so like when I'm applying, I'll be able to see what it's doing, the foundation. Right, so at the moment I do have a little bit of redness up here, a few spots coming, peeking through. There's a spot there, then there's like some little spots here that my glasses made, spot down here. I've got a few breakouts basically, so we're going to see what this foundation can do. Love the packaging though, guys. It is absolutely stunning. Now what I've heard about this foundation is it oxidizes, so again I'm glad I've got the lighter shade. Like I said, porcelain just wouldn't work for me. I tried this on, like I just did one pump on the back of my hand and left it on for a while, and it didn't oxidize on me. So yeah, we're going to see what it looks like on the face, and it does, like I said, it does have a pump. I think I might just pop some onto the brush, so just like that. It's probably a little bit too much. It's definitely the right shade. Thank you, Drew Barrymore, for doing this shade. I mean, when I saw that porcelain was the lighter shade, I'm like thinking, but Drew Barrymore's quite pale. Surely if this is her brand of makeup, she would do a lighter shade that matches her. And then I saw the stand, and I saw her makeup on the stand, like there was a picture of her, which I'll insert at the end of this video somewhere. It's on my Instagram, and I'm like, I don't think she's wearing porcelain. Could be wrong, but I don't think she is. Yeah, it's definitely glowy. You can see it here. And I don't know if it's this brush, but there's no patchiness. I mean, even here, like where I'm dry, it's blending in quite nicely. I mean, I can see my spots peeking through, but you can actually put another layer on and obviously use concealer. But I'm not too bothered that you can see like my natural skin, because I think that looks good. All I wanted was a luminescent foundation, a good one. Now, price point. This isn't the cheapest. Like, for being a drugstore foundation, I think that's what it's marketed as. It isn't the cheapest. It's probably the most expensive drugstore foundation I've ever got. The cheapest one was a Maybelline one, I think. And that was $8.99, and then they kind of go up from there. L'Oreal ones are normally 10.99, and this one I thought was 12.99, and I thought, well, I thought it was 11.99, and I thought, well, I'm okay with that. I normally pay around that price, and then I got to the till and it was 13.99, but I really wanted to try it, so I didn't want to say I'm not paying that. And I wanted to see how it was on the skin. It looks nice. I'm going to go in just a tiny bit on both sides of the cheeks. I think Flowerbeauty do concealers as well, don't they? What do you guys think of the concealers? Is the shade match? Will I get one, like, for my skin tone or not? I think I heard not so great reviews about the concealers as well. I don't know. Didn't see any concealers there, but I wasn't looking for them. I saw this foundation and the flower pots. I really like the coverage with the brush. I think it looks really nice with the brush. I really like this brush, guys, as well. So it's a first impression using the brush as well as the foundation. This brush I got from TK Maxx. I've shown it in a haul because it's a new brush, and I've also shown it in my Shop My Stash video as well. And I absolutely love it. I love, like I said earlier, I love these brushes though. Right, so it's all blended in and it's looking real nice, I've got to admit. It's definitely clinging to some dryness here, but they all do. I have got serious dryness here. What can I do to get rid of it? I mean, I've been exfoliating, but the exfoliator that I use has been opening my pores out even more, and it's been like really, my nose has been really sore, so I stopped doing it. I've got that clay mask I used, well, I haven't used it yet, the simple clay mask. I might try that. Yes, I like it everywhere else apart from just this nose area here. All foundations stick there though, so I'm not going to give it a hard time because of that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to leave it. I'm going to do all the rest of my makeup. We're going to do the wear test. So what time are we on? Right, so it's 11 minutes past 3. Don't know if you're going to be able to see that. Let's see if we can turn the brightness up. Can you even see it? It's on a white background, so it doesn't help. Well, it's 12 minutes past 3 now, so shall we come back at 6:30 in 3 hours and then I can show you what the skin's looking like. Actually no, I'll put my makeup on, the rest of my makeup, and I'll come back probably in about 30-40 minutes once all my makeup's on, apart from my eyes, because I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde eyeshadow palette, and I'm doing a look on camera for that. So I'll come back when I've done the rest of my face makeup and I'll show you what it looks like, and I'll be able to have another opinion on how it plays with like the rest of my face products. You can see it's definitely dewy at the moment. It's looking real pretty. So guys, let me go and I'll come back in a little while. Hi again guys, so this is what the makeup is currently looking like. So I've got all my base makeup on. Right, let's have a look at the foundation. If I can find my mirror. I'm actually liking it. It's only been like half an hour though since we applied. I'm actually liking it. It doesn't seem to be settling into any fine lines. Like I said, all that I'm bothered about is this dryness on each side of my nose. That'll probably deteriorate over the rest of the day. And normally I get kind of like marks here on either side as well, just where my glasses have been. So yeah, that's all I'm bothered about at the moment. The actual foundation is looking really good. It's played nicely with the rest of my base products. So yeah, I've got everything on apart from my eyeshadows, which we're going to be doing in a separate video, just because I'm doing either 5 days or 6 days with, I'm either doing 5 days or 6 days with the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde eyeshadow palette, and I want that to be in a separate video, and I want to do regular updates here. So what time are we currently on? 20 to 4. So I'm going to go about my day. I need to go to the post office and pay some bills for my mum. So we'll come back, I don't know, about 7. Yeah, we'll come back about 7 and see how it's looking, and then I'll come back when I get back from my mum's. Normally it's about 11 or 12 o'clock at night, and that will probably be the last check-in. I think that'll be enough for you to know how the foundation is. I mean, you've probably already tried this foundation. It's not a new foundation on the market, but it is new to me. I've never used it before, and yeah, I'm absolutely loving the way it's looking. It's looking really nice. My highlight is a little bit extra, but don't worry about that. The actual foundation is yeah, it's really nice. So far so good. On first impressions, I'm really loving it. So let's see what it looks like in a few hours time. Hi guys, so this is check-in number 2, I guess, because we checked in after I put my full face on, and it's like a lot later than I would have wanted. It's 7:30, so I thought I would check in now before I go to my mum's. So let's zoom in. So the makeup is looking pretty darn well still. So I had it, I think it was 3:30, wasn't it? It was 3:30 when we kind of said we'll check in at 7 o'clock. So 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, 7. It's been on 4 hours. There's no telltale marks here because I've not had my glasses on yet. The foundation is pretty impressive. It feels very natural. It almost feels like a BB cream. It feels like my Missa BB cream, and it's just the perfect shade for me. It's not oxidised. As you can see, I'm matching. Whereas if I would have got porcelain, I know for a fact that wouldn't have matched my skin. It's a lot more yellow in tone than this one. I am really impressed with this foundation so far. Like I said earlier, it's clung to my dry patches here, but that certainly isn't the foundation's fault, and it's not clung as much as other foundations that I've got in my collection. It feels quite hydrating. It feels natural on the skin. It definitely lets your skin come through the foundation, so it's not full coverage. I would say it's light to medium at best. I would actually say it's light, and then you can build it up to medium coverage. So yeah, it's not full coverage, but yeah, you can build it up to a nice medium coverage. And like I said, I've had it on 4 hours, and normally with 4 hours wear, normally you can see things. But like I said, I've not had my glasses on. I will be wearing my glasses when I go to my mum's, so we'll see what they look like, what the foundation looks like when I get back. The only thing I can see there's mascara. What I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be putting eyeshadow on and doing an eye look with the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde eyeshadow palette. I know it's quite late, but I've had a problem with the computer and uploading the first portion of this video, so I've been trying to figure that out. So yeah, this is the this is the second check-in, and this is what the foundation is looking like so far. I think it looks beautiful on the skin. It's really good. So far so good with the first impressions. Let's see what we're looking like when we take it, like before we take it off at the end of the evening. So the makeup's been on 9 hours. I never leave my makeup on this long normally. So I have got a few things to report. Nothing too drastic actually. The makeup is still looking pretty good. A little bit shiny in some areas, I would say. Definitely a little bit shiny around here. But there's lots of glitter, so I can't really tell. It's come off around the nose area, and it's really sunk in to the nose, the foundation, where I'm dry. It's come off around here where I've been having my mask on, so like my nose area and my mouth and like my chin is where I have my mask. So it's definitely come off that area there. You can see my spots peeking through, so it's come off here where I wear my mask. If I wasn't wearing my mask, I think it would still be looking flawless 9 hours later, which I think is absolutely amazing for a light to medium coverage foundation. I just think it's a really beautiful foundation. It looks beautiful when it first goes on the skin. So again, it looks like that. The packaging is absolutely gorgeous. Not that you would buy a foundation for the packaging, but it is absolutely gorgeous for such a drugstore foundation. I know it's on the higher spectrum of the drugstore end, but I don't mind paying it if it's a good foundation, which it is. Just on first impressions, I'm going to continue to use it throughout the week, and then maybe give you an overall impression on Monday when I do my shop my stash. But yeah, at the moment I'm thinking that I would recommend this one, whereas the NYX Born to Glow, I didn't recommend it. It could be due to the brush. This brush here could just be a better brush, so next week I think I'm going to pull the Born to Glow again and test it with this brush when I do the Get Ready With Me using Shop My Stash products, because it is a really good brush, guys. If you can get hold of this in your local TJ Maxx or TK Maxx, I would highly recommend it for $4.99. It's worth every single penny, and so is this foundation for the price point as well. So yeah, really been enjoying wearing the foundation, and it's still not looking so bad. It's not looking terrible on the skin considering it's been on for 9 hours, but it definitely needs to come off now. I've got actually glitter literally everywhere from the Mercury Retrograde palette. Maybe I shouldn't have put that shade on the crease there, not on the crease, on the brow bone. What shade was that? I know we're going to talk about that more in detail in the look that I created. I did like this look, but like it's 5 or 6 hours later, and the Nebula shade, which is this silver shade here, has pretty much gone everywhere, and then this Super Moon, which I've got it in the inner corners, and I've got it on the brow bone. I shouldn't have put it on the brow bone because it literally is everywhere. The foundation, I am over the moon with it. I've not used a foundation where I feel like that for quite a while. I know I said that I liked the Poundland one, and I do like it, but I don't know if I would repurchase that one. On first impressions I would repurchase this, but my opinions could change. Normally I would say to myself, well, use it for a few days before you even give a review, but I wanted to do a first impressions as well as a review. So yeah, these are my thoughts up to now, and then the actual review part of it will probably come on Monday when I've used it for a week. So thank you for joining me today. It really does mean a lot that you have. I appreciate all your support. So the camera decides to stop. I appreciate all your support on the channel, guys. It really means a lot to me. If you've not already subscribed, please click that subscribe button down below and the notifications bell. Please like, share and comment, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.